Hi Tubies, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make pumpkins. Concrete pumpkins. Of course, I needed to do this, but we're gonna try to make them lighter. They say that if you use peat moss, perlite, and Portland cement, they are lighter. We'll see. I made these little guys out of just regular cement sand mix, the Portland and the sand. What you will need is perlite. You will need peat moss, something to mix in, and Portland cement. You will also need pantyhose. I'm gonna make a big pumpkin out of this one for you guys. These are the extra, wait, how did that go? Extra large queen size pantyhose. And for the little ones you can use regular size pantyhose. That's how I make these ones. Okay, but I wanted something a little bigger, so we're gonna do that. And your gloves, and you need twine. Although I got, because I'm thinking it's a bigger pumpkin, I got this from the Dollar Tree. And I'm thinking since it's a bigger pumpkin, we're gonna need bigger rope. So, I'm gonna use that. 1.5 part peat moss. 1.5 part perlite. Then 1 part to 1 part Portland. And mix it up before you add the water. So I don't think that looks like enough for what I'm doing, so I'm going to do it again. Remember, water is just to the consistency you want it. You don't want it too wet because you're putting it in pantyhose. You want it dripping through there. So I'm going to put on my gloves and mix it by hand. Okay. Now, you're going to take your pantyhose that you cut the top off of, and you're going to dump it in there. I think I'm going to cut the top. Okay. I'm thinking if this don't end up as big as I want it to be, you could probably use like a flour sack or something like that, and just make it round on the end there, because I don't think this is going to be how I want it. Everybody said big pumpkins. I don't see how it's going to be that big in this, even if they're their large stockings. Press it down. Nope, this is not going to turn out as big as I wanted it. I can tell by squishing it down, it's only getting so wide. Darn it. Okay. Well, we tried. This is one of those oil pans. oil drain pans. They're cheap. I got it at Walmart. I think $1 or something. I just rinse them out and use them for like small concrete projects. Because they're not super sturdy, but they work. So then you want to push, you want to put this in a knot. And then you want to push it down in. So you have a spot for your stem. Then take our cord and we're going to cut. Let's see, so okay, so you're going to lay them down. Four sections, just like a zig, like, you know, you're making a star. Set the pumpkin in the center, and then I start. Oops. And you pull it as tight as you can get it. You tie it in a knot. You want to make it as even as you can, but remember, pumpkins are not perfect. That's the beauty of this. As tight as you can, tie it in a knot. Set aside, let it dry. A couple days for that one, maybe 2. I take them out of the pantyhose in 24 hours, very carefully, and then I let them cure the rest of the way. That's how I do it. Okay, we will come back and I will show you how I put the moss on and the stems on. Okay, see you in a few seconds. Okay, Tubies, this is how the pumpkins turned out. Really nice. Really, really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some moss and a stem. Now, there was an old vine growing in the backyard, so I figured use that. You could use an old vine. You could use a branch off of a tree. Let's see, you could use, they sell them little wooden logs at the Dollar Tree, and I've seen people use those. But I'm just use your imagination. It doesn't have to be like perfect. So I'm gonna hot glue these in. And I was too damn lazy to go get another extension, so I'm doing it this way. So I kind of like this one. It had the little thing like a real pumpkin does. So we're gonna hot glue those in. I'm using Gorilla Glue since it's concrete. It's gonna be outside. So I'm gonna let that sit in there, dry. And then I'm gonna cut another piece for that. Thinking oh, I like that one. Now the big one I did is still drying, so I'll show you the little ones. You can also stack them. I've seen people stack them, which is really cute. So you wouldn't do the stems, you would like stack them on top of each other, and then I guess put a stem on the top one. That's also an idea. So I got this Dollar Tree moss. And some people put it in a grinder. I'm not overthinking it. I'm just breaking it up. And I'm going to use hot glue to put it on the creases. You could also paint them. It just depends on what you want to do with them, what you're going for. I like the moss look here on the pumpkins to make them look like, you know, they've been sitting out a while. I just really like that look. Let's watch. You know the deal if you work with hot glue. It really hurts. So I'm going to make some of them longer down the pumpkin. Like that. And some of them shorter, and then I'm going to go around the inside, cover up the base of the stem. See? Even if you didn't feel like making the concrete pumpkins, if you bought even the ceramic ones, or they sell concrete ones too, if you don't feel like messing with concrete, or just any pumpkins, you could do the same idea with the moss. Just if you do the plastic ones, take note that the glue gun will melt the plastic. And some glues also. So there's that one. See how cute that is? So adorable. And then this one, we're gonna see, I use the Gorilla Glue for stuff that's like outside on concrete, stuff like that. That's when I use the Gorilla Glue. They're expensive, so I use it sparingly. Because I don't like spending all that money on it. And we'll add these to the porch now for the autumn look. And then they'll stay there. Heck, they can always stay out. Although with me, anything, I like my witches and my skulls to all stay out all here. I enjoy looking at them. And so I guess these could stay out too. They're cute. Okay. Aren't they adorable? Too cool. I like them. Okay guys, we're all finished with our pumpkins. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it gave you some inspiration. Like I said, you don't have to just use concrete. You could use pumpkins you buy from the store, even the ceramic ones, you know, and do the same concept. But I prefer my concrete pumpkins. I love them. I love everything concrete. And I think they look adorable. And they are going to go on the front porch. So thank you for sitting and watching the video, and I hope you try this. If you do, drop me a comment. I'd love to talk to you. I talk to everybody. I always answer everybody. Okay, well, I will see you on the next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.